Hi guys, Darren from venomfluidart. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Fluid Art Express. Up first you would have seen Taslima from Taslima Maya Art. After me we have Kristey from Creations by Kristey, Shannon from ShanB Fluid Art, Bubbles from venomfluidart, and Tony and Kat, Hippy Dippy Painter Man. So stay on board and enjoy the ride. So, what I decided to do was today have a little bit of a play and show you why some of you can get cells, some of you can't. Now, what I have here is a little test piece. And I've used 3 different pouring mediums. Used the same cell activator for all 3, which was Amsterdam Oxide Black. 3:1 mixed with Australian Floetrol. So that's 3 parts Aussie Floetrol, 1 part Amsterdam Oxide Black. That way I'm using the same cell activator for each. All the colours are as close as I could possibly get them for the different pouring mediums. Right, so one's a little bit darker, no big deal, but they're all pretty close. And all roughly the same consistency. So what I'm going to do is move this out of the way. Grab another tile. Grab some of my pillow paint. So the thing is, with paint pouring, you're really playing with chemistry. There is so many variables that are involved. Why cells work, why cells don't, why paint cracks, why paint doesn't crack. The list goes on. It really is a science experiment every time you paint. Now, different pillow paints react differently to different pouring mediums. Different paints react differently to different pouring mediums. Cell activators, they all react different. So, what I would recommend is pick somebody from the country you are in, find out what recipe they're using and how well it works, and if it works really well, use it. That's the easiest way. Alright, so what we're going to do is, see, once you start substituting different products, they're never ever the same as the person that's actually doing the stuff. That's why they get results and sometimes you don't. Alright, let's grab a little stick. Now, first one. This is my usual pouring medium that I use all the time. Alright, so we're just going to slap some of that colour down. So my usual pouring medium is in video number 252 from memory. And that'll explain exactly how I mix it, what's in it, etc, etc. Right, now these are all tube paints that I've used, and they are Pebeo from memory. So we're going to put that colour down, and we'll put down the blue. Change it up a bit. Right, so throw that down. Pretty sure that pillow paint had some goobers in it, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, this one here is another untinted house paint mixed with the same Pebeo colours. This was a Wattle brand, so it's super clear, but will it work? Sort of. Alright, so then we'll go our orange. And our blue. And all these consistencies are all pretty much the same. Neither here nor there. Close enough. Alright, so that's that one. And this one here is actually mixed with the Pebeo tube paint and Australian Floetrol as a pouring medium. Little bit thin for blooms, but by adding more tube paint, you can actually do it, no problem at all. I've done plenty of them. Alright. Grab some orange. Tell Bubbles has been using the spinner, it's all off balance yet again. Okay, grab the blue. So there we have our 3 different pouring mediums on our usual British Paints low sheen interior walls house paint. Alright, we'll grab our little swipe tool, get our cell activator. Gonna add some to it, like so, and give it a swipe. Don't you just love Aussie Floetrol? I mean, seriously, it's great. Is it really the Aussie Floetrol that does it? No. Okay. Do another one here. So that was my usual pouring medium. That's a Wattle brand pouring medium. And this one here is the paint with the Aussie Floetrol. Alright, so as we can see, they all worked, and all work really well. 3 different pouring mediums. But there are distinct differences when you actually get a good close-up look, which I'll throw in a flyover of it right now, so you can get a good close-in look. The one with the Aussie Floetrol, you'll notice the cells are a lot more round. This one with the Wattle still worked really, really well. And my usual one worked fantastic as usual. And believe it or not, they all dry exactly the same. As what it is there is how it dries. It actually dries out really well. But if you're using Bear 8300 for your pouring medium, or Valspar as a pouring medium, you're going to get different results, because the products that are in our Australian paints are totally different to what's in your paints overseas. So it's going to take a bit of research for you guys overseas to get the same similar results, you're never going to get it identical because they're two different chemical compounds that you're mixing together. They'll never ever be identical. But you can get it pretty close. It just takes a little bit of adjusting here and there. What I'll do is I'll give this a bit of a spin. And that's the thing. You know, there's just so many different variables. Paint consistencies, temperature. All my cells work really well because I'm at sea level. So cells work really good at sea level. The higher you go up, like up into the mountains and things like that, your cells work nowhere near as well. So that's another variable. Heat makes cells do weird things. The cold makes cells do weird things. But that there worked pretty well. Alright, what I'm going to do is press pause for a minute. And I'm going to grab a different cell activator and do the same thing on it with a different cell activator and see what the difference is. Okie dokie. So I've already put some pillow paint down. I've used the colours that I usually use in my own pouring medium for simplicity, because that's what we always use here in Australia. Now, what I'm going to do is use 3 different cell activators. All have Amsterdam titanium white in them. So 1, 2, and 3. This one here is Amsterdam paint, 1 part Elmer's glue, 1 part water. Okay. This one here is Amsterdam, Australian Floetrol, and Atelier. So it's a 50-50 Atelier and Amsterdam to about 3 parts Australian Floetrol. This one here, Amsterdam paint and water. What we're going to do is give them a swipe. Let's see what happens. So we'll start with the one that's got the glue in it. Alright, so we'll lay some on. Stick it on our little stick like that. Now, Garrick Brown actually did a video on this the other day, using the glue. Got amazing results with it. But he's using American pouring medium, not Australian pouring medium. So there's going to be differences. That's why when you see somebody do a video from overseas that gets amazing cells and awesome results, if you're not using the exact same products, you ain't going to get the exact same results, no matter how hard you try. Alright, we'll go to the next one, which has the Aussie Floetrol in it. Reasonably quick reaction. Looks really good. Alright, now just paint and water. lids on these so don't knock them all over. So as you can see, the one with the glue in sort of did something, but nothing like the reaction that Garrett got. The one with the Aussie Floetrol, instant lacing, looks beautiful. The one with the paint and water, not too bad. Very similar results, but it's a little thick down here. It'll eventually sink, and when you stretch it out and spin it, things will change a bit. What I'll do is do a close-up shot of that so you can see. Alright, we'll give this a bit of a spin. Alright, pop that one up. Alright, so one with the Aussie Floetrol in the middle. Perfect. Paint and water. It's a bit shitty down here, but not bad. And the one with the glue. Yeah, nah. No good. No good. But that's a no good with Aussie pouring medium. Overseas, I've seen it work and it works great. So that's the thing. Like I said before, my recommendation is pick somebody on YouTube from your country that uses products that's available to you, that you can get your hands on, and try what they're using. I mean, yeah, you might have to mess with the recipe a little bit, but nothing overboard. It's usually the consistency that you'll play with. Alright, hopefully that sheds some sort of light on why things work and why they don't. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments, or if you're a member of Paintboring via venomfluidart, just ask questions in there. I'll get back to that a lot quicker than I usually do on the YouTube. So, alright, up next we've got Kristey from Creations by Kristey. Click on the name and the title of this video. It'll take you to the channel. If you're in the live chat, just click the link that I put in there. It'll take you to it. Or if you're a member of Paintboring by venomfluidart on Facebook, totally free group, just click the playlist link that I put in there each week and it plays everybody on the Fluid Art Express, one after another. Alright guys, that's it from me. Have fun, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.